Today we are looking at Kia's Jeep. Before we get into this video, and include a link to the Doug Smith Kia's website in the description down below. If you have any questions, just ask for AJ. Also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder that goes through an 8-speed. Fuel economy is 23 around town, 26 on the highway, with power outputs being 187 horsepower and then 178 pound-feet of torque. I'm trying to hit 500,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I'd really appreciate it if you'd help out with that. Now, stuff like the Kia logo, and of course the whole hood is blacked out on this. The new headlight design with the blacked out bezel, and then you notice the grille and everything is also blacked out. This does also come equipped with fog lights. Altogether, it kind of has that Batmobile appearance because it's all blacked out. And that's one of the things you commonly see with these off-road packages. They black things out to make it look sportier. Tire wheel setup is 235 by 65 by 17. And yes, you got real all-terrain tires with this. And look how chunky those spokes are. While we're on the topic of chunky, look at the fender flares. You can see the rest of the bodywork there with the cladding. And there's not much to go over with the side here because everything's just blacked out. When it comes to the key fob features, you got the Kia logo. This does the cool illuminate thing. It's all the new Kia logos. But anyways, you get your lock and unlock function opening for the hatch, remote start there on the backside. Now, first thing in the cargo area is the little 12 volt there, and when it comes to space, it's actually really large. You can also pick up the load floor to see the spare tire. It looks like it's not a full-size spare with this, but it's okay. And of course, it's not only power up, but power down as well. Sharp new taillight design, and then everything else here on the back is pretty much blacked out except for that little X-Pro badge. In totality, you basically get all-terrain tires on a blacked out Sportage when it comes to the exterior appearance with this. And so you can imagine in the brighter colors like the green, this is going to look a lot more flashy than this version. But let's pop inside. Nice soft touch there on the armrest area in the door panel, and then you've got a cool looking handle. Nice stitching, and look at the design there in the center of the seat. Legroom in the second row is good. We also have a storage pocket. We've got vents in the rear too. USB port there on the back of the seats. Headroom in the rear is also good. You'll note keyless entry for up front, but let's pop inside. Soft touch in the top section and in the armrest section of the door panel. Blind spot monitoring with the mirrors. This also comes equipped with memory seats. You've got all of your window controls. The mirrors do power fold in. More of that fancy looking trim here with the front seat, and then it is power adjustable with lumbar support. The passenger seat is just power adjustable. Let's start her up. The two-spoke design is definitely funky looking, but I think it's cool overall. On the right-hand side, you got practical controls for the voice command, volume controls. You got your terrain mode select too. On the left-hand side, you've got our adaptive cruise control with your lane centering, and then you have your drive mode select. Kind of some nice piano black trim there on the stalks in the back. Digital gauge cluster, you can change the information that's displayed there in the center depending on what you want to see, and then the modes will also pop up. You've got 3 different terrain modes with this, and then you have 3 different drive modes with this as well. This comes equipped with a 360 camera system. It also has the exterior shot with that 360 camera. And while we're on the topic of cameras, we do have a turn signal camera too. As for the infotainment system, it is, well, mostly quick to respond. The heat might be getting to it. It's over 100 degrees today, so it might be struggling to pick up my finger more than normal. Interesting. Yeah, the heat really does kind of make the screen suffer a little bit. Aside from that, we've got our multi-function controls. So right now it's climate. If you press the little navigation button, it turns into the radio controls, or it looks like a little kind of navigation button. Before we get into more features, I do want to show you guys the dash here. Kind of a more premium design. We've got USB ports and a wireless phone charging pad with this. It also comes with heated and ventilated seats as well as a heated steering wheel. Lighting's not great at this shop, but we do have the shifter with a manual function. Behind it, you've got your controls for your hill descent, auto stop start, parking sensors, that's for the camera shortcut, and then your auto hold as well. This does come with the cool multi-function cup holder setup, 12 volt in the center console, nice trim on the top too. This does also come equipped with a panoramic sunroof. 2026 Sportage X-Pro, total MSRP on this one is $41,185. Let's see how the X-Pro performs. Pro Sportage. Kia's Jeep, like I said, Kia's Jeep. When I say Jeep, right, Jeep doesn't make just Wranglers. They also make stuff like the Compass. And they used to make the Cherokee. I think they're bringing the Cherokee back. But this is kind of something to compete against that. Now with that being said, we don't have like a crazy amount of stuff in terms of off-road kit. Basically, you've got drive modes and all-terrain tires. You don't have, you know, diff locks or a crazy traction control system or anything like that, from my understanding. Definitely not diff locks. I don't think he has traction control system. I mean, it's not bad by any means, but you know, it's not going to be like a Toyota MTS crawl control. Now this Steering wheel's a little bit weird in the hands, but it works. It's just round enough that you can still kind of use it like a normal steering wheel. Some automakers, like Ford with their Expedition, are going for like weird shapes. So this still works, like I said. So not bad at all. Now this is a unibody independent suspension crossover, and so it does handle quite well. Again, you're gonna have pretty good rigidity. Let's go past this person. With the chassis and then the suspension, right, you're not gonna be dragging any axles. And that is one thing to note about off-roading, right? This isn't gonna articulate like a Wrangler. It's not supposed to compete against that, but this is a crossover at the end of the day. Now when it comes to power, it's adequate for the segment. I do think for the X-Pro and for just the Prestige versions in general of the Sportage, I think it would be cool if Kia offered something from like the 2.5 that's in the GV70. I think that would be a cool powertrain to have in this. That has like 300-ish horsepower. They obviously have a hybrid and everything with more power, but yeah, it would definitely be a nice addition to the powertrain lineup. But yeah, the seats are comfortable. The cooled seat function's definitely nice on a hot day like today. Now, why would you get the X-Pro, right? I think that some people might get a little bit kind of confused with Kia's lineup, because you have X-Line and you have X-Pro. X-Line is the one that I think actually makes sense for more people, because it gives you cool looks and you still have street tires. Like, you have to be honest with yourself. Are you actually going to take this off-road? Because if you don't take this off-road, you're objectively going to get worse fuel economy with this compared to if you get the X-Line with the street tires. So this, again, it makes all the sense if you're, and when I say off-road, like this is going to be, you know, graded dirt roads and everything. That's kind of what you do with this. Versus, like I said, you're not going to be doing any crazy rock crawling or anything. I mean, you could do some stuff with this. It's not like it's not capable at all. I mean, I've seen the videos of Kia at like the press launch with this, if I remember right. When they did the first X-Pro. I mean, these can do some off-roading. But what I'm getting at is, I mean, unless you love the looks, right? Because this does look cool with the all-terrain tires. Whenever you put all-terrain tires on an SUV, it does look cool. But if you are okay with like the X-Line, let me see if I can find you guys actually. Even if it's a previous, yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Anyways, these just have like the cool blacked out wheels, kind of like what these Sorrentos have. So you still get the cool sporty look on the exterior. You can still get a lot of nice features inside. I guess that is one thing, because if I remember right, they don't offer the X-Line with the Prestige, or maybe they do. It's really hot, so I'm running on like 25% brain capacity. But that could be one reason to get this, is if you want the sporty looks plus all the features. But you can also get this, I think that's the coolest version of the X-Pro, is just the regular without the Prestige. Because the Prestige, don't get me wrong, it's nice to have all these features, but it does increase the price quite a bit. So, you know, I'd be okay with fewer features and then a lower price point. So let me guys think about the Sportage with the X-Pro package. What do you think about Kia's Jeep and these crossovers in general? Do you think that automakers should keep making these? I think they should, but what I think they should also do is do the Ford thing, where with the, like what they did with the Bronco Sport, where you give it more off-road capability. Because just throwing some all-terrain tires, I don't think that's enough. I think they need to do a little bit more. That's all.